Well, let's try this. I have been getting bombarded with questions. As I've posted these videos, Aaron, where'd you find that ship? And the ship I'm referring to is this one. Get it down here real quick. Check out my other video to see how you can, on mouse and keyboard, swap, assign ships. And is that an ostrich looking thing? How you can assign multi-tools and ships to the number pad at the top, hotkey them so that you can quickly recall your ships. But a lot of people have been asking me about this. Aaron, where'd you find that? Where'd you find that ship? Not a problem. As you go, for a new player, as you go through and start off, just by visiting different systems, going down to the space station, going down to landing pads, trade outposts, you're going to come across a bunch of different kinds of ships. This is an Interceptor, and you find these once you go through the story, which I encourage all new players to just go through the missions and the stories that the game gives you. But you'll get to a point where you're going to fight the Sentinels and you got to go do a bunch of stuff. But the game teaches you, it actually walks you through how to locate these Interceptor ships and how to find them, how to take them over, how to own them, all that stuff. So there is a process in place for you to find these naturally out on your own. I've spent days system hopping, looking for dessonant planets where I can find new designs, new patterns, new interceptors. But I like this one. I saw somebody else had it. I really liked it. I asked them where they got it. They gave me and I apologize, I cannot remember. I can't find the screenshot. Oh, we got a meteor coming. Meteor shower. Look at that. Can you see him? Oh, hey, hey. Hey, hey. I didn't mean here. The heck? Meteor shower at my face. Well, that's new. So I'm going to walk you through how you can... geez. I need to get in. Let's get in the Wraith. How you can access these. You're going to need a few things. Let's go into ship finding. You're going to need a few things. You're going to need the location of a portal on a planet. And the process here is you have a screenshot or portal coordinates for a ship that you like, given to you by a friend. You found it online, and so you have the address to where to go find this ship. Now we need to go actually do it. So you need a portal location, which can be found on a planet. There's a portal in every system. You're gonna have I strongly recommend that you have there's 16 of them, but all of the portal glyphs unlocked so that you have free access to go wherever you need to go. And you have to, in this case, have to have the ability to find interceptor ships, or in this case, it's a dessonant planet. So how do you find ships that you might want to look at? So I'm going to post these in the description here. But there's a couple of websites that you can go to. This is nmsce.com. And this is an exchange, No Man's Sky Exchange, Central Exchange, Coordinate Exchange is what it's called. But here's the landing page. And if you're looking for a specific kind of ship, we're going to click the ship tab. We're going to select Interceptor. I'm going to select the parts of the ship that I want. I'm going to highlight those in blue. Just click them once, and then you can hit search. Where'd my search button go? Here we go. And you'll be presented with a bunch of pictures and coordinates for ships that match somewhat to what you are looking for. And so these are ships that other people have run across in the game. They really liked them, and so they've taken a screenshot to grab the address of where they can be found. That's a cool one. And so this one right here, this orange one, or maybe this blue one, match pretty close to what I have. And so I'm going to click on the link to take me to this picture. And so here we have what it's going to look like. And we have the address, the portal glyphs that I need to enter into a portal to go to the system that has this ship. We can also go to the Reddit post link, and that might have some more information for me. This is a crashed S-Class Orange Interceptor, Cylon head, Linea I, tank legs. It's in the Euclid Galaxy, or Euclid, I don't know how you're going to say that. It's on an acrid planet, and here are the coordinates on that planet to find it. So that's what we're going to try to do. We're going to try and do that. So let's click this to make it grande. And I'm going to use my Wraith ship. Let's see if we can find this. And I'm going to go up to... I'm going to show you how to do it. I'm not going to show you how to find a portal. That's a whole other video. And this could be considered late game. When you go through the whole story of the game, you'll end up at a portal. You'll have all the glyphs unlocked, and you're going to warp to another system. So I strongly recommend to just chug through the main story. It teaches you so many things about the game, and after you do that, you're free to do whatever the heck. I mean, you're always free to do whatever you want, but you're really free to do whatever you want. So we're here in, and this is a living ship, by the way. It took me 10 days in real life to get this because of the process in which you take the humming egg, or the egg, and then you have to do a whole quest line, and it takes, hey, come back and check in 24 hours. Do this and check in 24 hours. It was a process. Okay. So I want to go to my bases. Here we go. Portal Home 01. That's where I'm going to go. So we're going to go to the portal. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Let's see if this works the first time, or if I have to re-record this video 3 times. So you need to have all of the portal glyphs unlocked. There's a couple of ways that you can get portal glyphs unlocked before you get endgame, but again, I'm not going to go over that right now. And we got volcanoes. Oh geesh, where'd I set this thing up at? So I found a portal. I put a base here, base computer, a little base with a portal, so I can always have location to a portal. So we're going to activate. We got to power it up. The portal seems to beg me as I approach, demanding my attention. I am aware. Let's activate the portal. Oh, enter the sequence. So this is the address. What? Hang on. I had activate, right? It's one of these. Oh, request this planet's address. I don't care about that. Or do I? We're going to request the address. I'm going to take a screen grab just in case. Leave. Okay. We're going to activate the portal. Probably doing this wrong. Let's activate the portal. We're going to enter the sequence, and I'm going to use, we're going to do this one first and see how it goes. Let me put that into another screen. Here we go. So we need long neck, saucer, snowflake. I don't know what they're really called. Let's take crazy head, Triforce, space shuttle, Triforce, spider, Triforce, space shuttle, swirly thing. Let's see what happens. Okay. Now we go into, we touch the water. Boink. And it's going to take us to the system of that address. Should anyway. And I'm going to go back to it. He says it's on the Acrid planet, and then we also have coordinates. Let's check it out. So we're going to warp to another planet. Now, once I land here at this planet, at this portal, I can set up a base. If I want to. Okay, we're doing good. We're on the Acrid planet. We're on dissonant. Now we need to, let's call our ship. Here, ship. Now, this is where it might get crazy. Let's face north. We have a compass at the top. South. Let's face north. And I'm just playing this by ear. But let's take a look at... Okay, current location is negative 643.97. I'm looking at the right. It's got local data. Current time is 122, 123, 124. But we've got our current location, and we need to go to a different location. Let me grab that location right here. I'm going to put it there, and we're going to stick it right there. So we need to go to negative 96 plus 179. And if I go north, this is adjusting our... Okay, so our negative is decreasing, so we need to go south. Let's get in our ship. Let's take off. I'm going to change my view so that I can see my coordinates there on the bottom. See what we're doing? So we need to go negative 68. So let's just fly this way. I'm doing it the hard way. Of course I am. So we're gonna go over to negative 68. In our living ship. Right? Negative 68 plus 179. So we need to go southeast. Communication station. I bet that's somebody else. I bet somebody else has found it. Go up into space. Oh, we're just gonna go to that location. Because it looks like by the time we get there, it's gonna be pretty dang close. Players help each other out, right? Hey, I found this thing. So they'll put a communication station down, and that lets you know as the player that, hey, somebody else found something cool here. Or a reminder to them. Especially these shared ships. I'm gonna guarantee that's it. It's taking a long time because I'm going the long route. I could have also scanned. I don't know if I would have found it though. But the person gave us the coordinates. 68.32 at 179.98. Is that it? We're gonna just land over on it. It's probably not. It's probably the other one. That's okay. I ain't scared. Maybe I am scared. There were two beacons. Let's go to this one. There we go. Numbers are climbing in the right direction. You probably can't see them very well, but I am going in the right direction here. 65, 177. 66, 178. It's probably gonna be this one. 79, 98. So we're coming up on it. I'm gonna slow down. We're gonna park outside. gonna land. I'm gonna get out. And there is our crashed ship. Somebody else found this and said, hey, you can, if you have it unlocked, you can drop a communication station and write whatever message you want so that other people can find it. And if we read this, it's just going to say Traveler Sneaky Snake S-Class Interceptor. We can verify that with Sneaky Snake posted this. Doesn't say here, but it did in the other, it did somewhere else, wherever that was. But this was from Sneaky Snake. So we're going to close the beacon too. But now we have this new ship. And some funky... Hey little dude, what's up? So what you do is you just come to it. We're going to hit E. There's some extra stuff you have to do with these specific kinds of ships, these interceptors, because they're not regular, right? We got to give it a brain. We're going to take the brain. I'm going to take the salvaged glass. I'm going to take the pugnium. But we need a few things. We need a harmonic brain, and we need an inverted mirror for this. So just because you found it doesn't mean you just get to take it, right? It's like when you first start the game, your ship is broke, and you got to find the parts to fix it. I do not feel right now like I want to do this because it kind of is mid-game. Quite honestly, I don't remember. Let's go take a look. So we're going to hit E. I can't claim the ship, but we need to repair it. So we need an inverted mirror. That's one part, and it just so happens, I'm going to grab this. Jade peas. Just so happens that I have one here, so let's hit 3 to get into my weapon. And this right here is going to give me an inverted mirror, or whatever I need. There it is. I'm going to run. I don't feel like fighting a bunch of cops right now. Oh, they got big bears. Oh, this planet's cool. Look at that. Dope, dee dope, dee dope, dee dope. All right, as long as you outrun the cops, you're good to go. Hey, dude, what's up? Let's feed you. Recently fed. You're cool. Okay, I get sidetracked so easily. I'm sorry. Okay, so we did that part. And we're going to go into our inventory, and we're going to pick our highlight brain. And we need to probe its consciousness. Yoink. And that's a piece that we got out of this crash ship. We got the brain. We're probing its consciousness. It's going to show us a location that we need to go to. It should be close by. Yep, we need to go over there and do a thing at this ancient site. So let's get back into... Where's my ship? I'm gonna go back up here. Now, if you want to feel safer, you can drop a save beacon. I go through save beacons like crazy. Good grief. There's all this stuff. A save beacon for this, but because we're actively trying to get it, we should be okay with just going and having this location remembered. Where is... There it is. I don't like this Wraith ship. It was a... No, this ship wasn't a large... Was it a large egg? Did I do this one with an egg? I think I did. We're going to go here to this site. We're going to land. And get out. We got to go talk to the site. And you're going to find these sites are really nice. You get some knowledge stones. We're learning some Gek words because we're in a Gek system. Go ahead and do that. There should be about 2 to 3 of them, so we're going to learn them. It'll be awesome. Sometimes you will see additional, just walk around, and if something lights up and pops out, you might get the opportunity to get an elanted tool, but I don't see it. Let's add some more power to our shields. All right, so we're going to talk to this. Radiates from the Hawaiian brain within my pack is in response. Interlocked hive. We're going to present the brains. Words happen. Don't care. Securities. Circuitry shifts. Okay, we found a rare item. This is exactly what we wanted. So we have the rare item that we need for the other ship. So let's get in. I'm going to, first of all, oops, it's a cool ship. I'm going to switch back into flight mode. I like seeing my butt. I just don't feel as claustrophobic when I'm playing like this. Can see everything. See the ships around me, the environment, especially if you're in a battle. So we're going to go right back to our Sentinel salvage site. Oops, I passed it, but that's okay. I ain't afraid of a little jog. There's our ship. Now, it's also important to have, which I don't know if I do, you want to have a slot available. I'm going to get into it. Now we can see on the right-hand side behind my head. That we had all the things checked. So here we go. We got a ship. We've unlocked it. It's pretty cool. We can compare it with the other ship that we have. If I have a slot, I can just claim it to add this ship to my collection. That's what I'm going to do. So I just got a free S-grade, super cool little bullet thing. Let's take it for a spin. Nice and orange. Got some guns. Ready to go. We can test it. We can take out that NPC freighter. All kinds of cool stuff. So now that I have it, now I would add all the different tools that I want to add into it. But that's how you do it. You just need a couple of things. Let me land real quick. Yeah, perfect. Look at that. That's pretty cool. Right in the middle of this spot. So we landed. We got our free S-class. Now, what you do with this is up to you. You can use this, keep it, take it. Or you could take it to a space station and scrap it. You're probably going to get like 20 million. As an S-class, you might get a heck of a lot more than that. But if you want to keep it, it's totally up to you. Keep it. You found it. You got it. Free and clear. So, again, where's that website? There it is. nmsce.com. Find out what you want. Do you want a freighter? Do you want a frigate? Or you can just do whatever. Ship. I want an exotic ship. Hit search, and you're going to find a bunch of ships that other people have found. Follow these steps to go to those locations and find that ship. So I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it helps. And I'm sure the comments are going to be with, you could do it this way, you could do it that way. Yeah. No Man's Sky lets you find your stuff out a lot of different ways. So find a method that you like, that works for you, and have fun. That's the key of the game. Are you having fun? Did you just stumble? I've stumbled across so many of these ships. Just, I'm at a station trying to do some stuff, and I look over, and sure enough, one of these is parked right there at the space station. So you run across this stuff all the time. It just comes, with gameplay. Time is just going to get it. But if you don't want to wait, if you want a squid ship and you don't want to wait for it, here's the address. Go get you a squid ship.